But if we take something like AMP Capital, for example, which was featured in the media sort of middle of last year for a couple of months, and the skinny on that particular case was an executive did have a sexual harassment complaint lodged against them, and the organisation, by reports in the media, said they investigated those allegations and found some of them substantiated, but not all. They fined the executive, I think it was $500,000 out of his bonus, and called it good. That executive then went on to nominate himself to be the head of diversity and inclusion for that organisation. Well, I watched the share price when this broke in the media, and I watched it just go over the space of a week. So we had a 23% drop off the top of my head in 6 days when that story broke in the media. And I think the final result that I saw the last time somebody did the numbers on it was that it wiped $2.3 billion off their bottom line. Like, you've got your safety fine sitting over here somewhere, but your shareholders are not going to be happy about that sort of stuff. So, you know, and it's the fact that they were in the media for all the wrong reasons for a number of weeks. And so when I have conversations with executives and managers around this, you know, we can talk about what the immediate safety, you know, regulatory kind of impacts might be, but you're looking at ripple effects on workers, and they are humans, you know, they are brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, cousins, friends, colleagues, you know, and nobody likes to see, unless you're a very disturbed individual yourself, you know, not many workers like to see that sort of stuff going on. They don't like to see the effects that it has on the victims, the targets of that behaviour. And then, you know, there's the implications wider into our mental, you know, we've got mental health problems in Australia. They are growing. And this is beyond what we know in safety. We know the psych injury trends are pretty horrendous. We know that what we're doing in that space isn't working. But then it's the wider effects. And then you look at, if you wanted to really bring it up to corporate governance level, not many organisations can really say, we're happy to have $2.3 billion wiped off our bottom line, right? So there's a bigger conversation around the impacts. It's not just about the individual person that gets mentally damaged. It's about everything else that goes with it. So if we can primarily prevent these issues, it's not just good for the people who don't end up experiencing the behaviour, it's good for everybody, including the business.